giving all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai.
Double honors to my apostles and elders, the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to every brother preaching the truth about the four corners of truth and sincerity. All right? It's the Indiana Campbell. We come to prophesy the downfall of America and tear down every other false belief out there. All right? And one of these false beliefs in this known world is that you have free will in this place. All right? Now, at GMS, we don't teach that. You know, because we teach the correct doctrine of the heavenly scriptures. All right? And the heavenly scriptures don't talk about free will because it talks about Lord persuade the hearts of men, all right? Lord giving the increase. Lord, Jeremiah 1 to 5. Well, you can start from the top. But Lord gives the increase, all right? Lord guides men's steps to what he wants them to do.
That's right.
All right? You don't plan your life for what you want to do. All right? You pray to the Lord and ask him to guide you. All right?
That's right.
We can get, I'm start with, I'm going to
This is Jeremiah, chapter 1. The words of Jeremiah, the son of Hilkiah, of the priests that were in Anathoth, in the land of Benjamin, to whom the word of Yahweh came in the days of Josiah, the son of Amon, king of Judah, in the 13th year of his reign. It came also in the days of Joachim, the son of Josiah, king of Judah, until the end of the 11th year of Zedekiah, the king of Josiah, king of Judah, until the carrying away of Jerusalem captive in the 5th month.
Okay, keep going.
Then the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly,
Go ahead.
I knew thee.
Before he formed thee in the belly, he knew thee. Meaning what? Preordained. All right? It was predestinated before you even got here. You know? And the Apocrypha, I believe it's Sirach, 2nd chapter says he count, Sirach 1 says, who can count the days of eternity, you know? So the Lord thought it out when he made the beginning, you know? Keep going.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
Before he was born, he sanctified thee. Meaning he already came up with it before he even existed, you know?
That's right.
You can go ahead
he says, and I adorned thee a prophet unto the nations.
He ordained thee to be a prophet among the nations. That's all before he was born. So that cuts free will out of the, it cuts it deep.
Where you want, Jeremiah 8 and 10 and
10 to 23.
This is Jeremiah 10 and 23.
Huh?
He said, "O Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself."
I know that the way of man is not in what is the way of man. The things he do is referring to the way of man. It's not in himself. Go ahead.
He said, it is not in man that walketh to direct his steps.
It's not in man to direct his steps, but that's contrary to what this word is teaching. You know, it's contrary because I was growing up. My mom, of course, didn't have the truth, but she was telling me that you have free will. You have to choose good or choose bad. You know, that's contrary to what the Bible says. Keep going.
Verse 24. He says, "O Lord, correct me."
It says, "Oh Lord, correct." Verse 23.
That's 24. That's the end of
23. One more time.
Jeremiah 10 and 23. He said, "O Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself.
Right.
It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps."
It's not in the man that walketh to direct his steps. But who is it in if it's not in man? It's in the Lord. You know. Would you get this? I'll get it.
Proverbs 16 and 1.
Yeah, get that and then I'll get Daniel 7. Because the Lord, even though the Lord is giving the earth into the hand of the wicked, the Lord gave the rulers of this world the earth. But the Lord is still in control of the earth. You know, the earth is still the Lord's. Even though he has given it the power to the hands of the wicked, but the hands of the wicked are still in the Lord's control. So the Lord is the ultimate ruler, you know? There's no such thing as free will. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 1. He said the preparations of the heart in man
The preparations of what you prepare for in the heart of man, what you plan to do. Go ahead.
and the answer of the tongue
And the answer of the tongue, so for what a man say, go ahead,
is from the Lord.
it's from the Lord. So you don't have any free will of none of your choices in this place, all right? The Lord do rule in the man in the kingdom of men.
Right,
I think
God.
that's Jeremiah 7.
If I may add, you know, if I may say real quick, if you're an Israelite, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian, your whole purpose right now, you know what I'm saying, is really to speak the words of the Heavenly Father, man. You know what I'm saying, out here to the elect, man. That's your whole purpose.
That's if the Lord chose.
Right, kind. If the Lord chose.
Say that the guilty be guilty and unjust be just. Unjust guilty.
Yeah.
That's only if you part of that number, man. You know, the Lord chose you for the work. In other words, fuck niggas.
Kind.
You know? I got something
And the Lord chose that.
I'm gonna pull that up too, kind, bro. That's a beautiful point. But go ahead, bro.
This is Psalm 119, verse 133. It says, "Order my steps in thy word, and let not any iniquity have dominion over me." So the psalmist in this was asking the Lord to direct my steps within your path, within your word, because like the brother was bringing out, all the steps of men are directed anyway, whether it be directed for good or whether it be directed for evil. But David was saying, I believe that was David, right? I believe so. It says, order my steps in thy word. So if you controlling me anyway, well, if you gonna control me, Lord, I ask that you control me in righteousness.
Come.
All right?
Order my footsteps into righteousness. Order my steps into righteousness. That's why he gave us that daily prayer. Deliver us away from temptation.
Yeah, come.
You know what I'm saying? And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. I got that precept, Revelations, unless you got something real quick.
Bro, I can't fit your coat.
Daniel 4.
Okay,
Bro,
Daniel 4, verse 17 says, this matter by the decree of the watchers.
And who the watchers? The watchers is the prophets, man.
I'm good, bro.
The decree of the prophets is the decree of the Lord, because we messengers of the Lord. So this is ultimately the Lord's words.
Apostle Paul said we are what? Ambassadors for Yahweh. Now, ambassador is somebody that what? That represents somewhere.
That's right.
America send out what? Their ambassadors, what? They represent America. And they're speaking for America. So we're ambassadors for Yahweh. We're speaking for them, all right? How the scripture say they were hewn by the mouth of the prophets. All right, because why? This is the word of the Lord. All right?
All right, finish this, everybody. It says, this matter by the decree of the watchers.
Said Daniel.
Daniel 4 and 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
Yeah, where else he gonna rule? I mean, he rule. He first of all, the Lord rules creation. Period. He wasn't created. He created everything, so that's what he ruled.
No, this earth teaches free will shit, man. You know, that shit doesn't exist. It's a fable. And then it says that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth to whosoever he will, and setteth up over at the basis of men.
Yeah, the scripture said he give it to whoever he will. Like this man, all right? This is what I want to do with it. I want the so-called white man to be ruling now, because that's what it's talking about when it said the basis of men. Who's more base than the so-called white man?
Actually, that was talking about Nebuchadnezzar.
At the time. At the time, but the basis of men, even the lowest of the heathen, is the white man. Out of all the heathens on earth, you're the lowest one. You're the most base. Matter of fact, real quick before you get that Proverbs 16:4. I got it right now.
The book of Habakkuk, it was like a house. It says rule the head of the wicked.
I'm gonna start at
And the head of the wicked is a so-called white man. Esau wicked, other nations are wicked, 2/3 of our people are wicked. But he's the head of the wicked. All right, starting with the elite, the elite banker families, and trickling on down.
God, this is Proverbs 16:1. he said the preparation of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord.
So all your thoughts, even the words we speaking right now, it's all been accounted for. It's all been pre-planned and it's already been coordinated. Go ahead.
God, he says, all the ways of man are clean in his own eyes.
Yeah. That's why the scripture says, lean not to thy own understanding.
That's why you can't correct Jake, because Jake thinks they be on point.
Yeah.
Especially the nigga one.
Come
Correct in our own eyes, man.
come.
And that's why 2/3 of our people gonna get put to death. Cause Esau know he ain't correct. That motherfucker know he ain't right. Listen, Edomite does not believe wholeheartedly that he's right. He try to convince us, but he know he's wicked.
That's why you ask me, like, you believe in God? They be like,
But a nigga think he on point.
Hell yeah.
You can't tell a nigga nothing.
That be that zeal.
No, they just
It's
wicked.
not come.
Fucking pride.
Come.
Jake is just wicked, man.
Come.
Yep.
And that's, I was watching the Apostles video. He's talking about that stony heart, man. We're gonna take away that stony heart, man. All right,
Come.
which is talking about our mindset, but ultimately this flesh, man. You know, the Lord's gonna take that shit away, man. All right, and make us pure in His sight. Oh here.
God, he said, all the ways of man are clean in his own eyes.
Yeah, all the ways of men are clean in their own eyes. Right? So I had a precept real quick. Real quick. We need to go back. It says, this is Judges 17:6. It says, in those days there was no king in Israel, but every man did that which was right in his own eyes. So that's saying like, hey, when you read Isaiah 1:18, it says, come now, let us reason together. What it's trying to tell you is, you think something right in your eyes, I think something right in my eyes. Let the Bible decide what's right, because this is the only thing that's correct, not what any one person thinks. So when you know, a dispute may come up or whatever, and then you might not be sure, but then you got to see what's right in the Lord's eyes. Go ahead.
Huh. This is Proverbs 16:2. He says, all the ways of man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the spirits.
Yeah, see, the Lord weighs the spirit. What's another word for weigh? What do you do with weight? You judging something. You putting it in on balance scales. Let me weigh it out. The Lord tried the ways of the heart. So you might thought you was right and been wrong. You might thought you was right and been right. You might even thought you was wrong and been right. That's why the scripture says every man sees right in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the spirit. Go ahead.
God, in verse 3, he says, commit thy work unto the Lord.
Yes, if you commit your work unto the Lord, works. You commit your works unto the Lord, then you know that's asking and hoping that that's having the faith and hoping that He'll direct you in His path. That's the whole reason why we serve the Lord, so He can order our steps in His words in righteousness. Because all our steps gonna be ordered regardless anyway.
Yep, that's right.
But if you serve me, you know, hey, you'll receive the good of the land. Go ahead.
He says, and thy thoughts shall be established. He says, the Lord hath made all things for himself.
Now that's bringing it back to what the brother opened with. First of all, the Lord hath made all things for Himself. Go ahead.
Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Even the wicked. So here it is. You sit up and like, what's the fucking point of an Edomite? Hey, the Lord created all things for Himself, and He made them for the day of evil.
What's that song? Deliver me from him, which is thou sword. That's what the Lord get the blessing of Esau.
Yep.
The Lord created this devil to be the sword of the earth. That's the purpose of a motherfucking Edomite.
Yep.
All right, to fuck people up, fuck up the earth, to show you what evil is, man. Yep. All right. So when righteousness comes, it can be appreciated. That's why, man. That's why the Lord created this damn devil, man. Just that simple. Go ahead.
See, look.
I got a little bit more to this. Let me get this. Oh, real quick. This Psalm 17:13. It says, "Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him."
Disappoint him. How you gonna disappoint him? By what? stopping him from bringing in this new world order, man. According to the book of Job, the 5th chapter. All right. Disappoint him, read.
Cast him down.
Cast him down. Lord is gonna cast him down. Read.
It says, deliver my soul from the wicked,
Right, deliver my soul from the wicked. Read.
which is thy
See,
sword.
which is thy sword. See, which is the Lord's sword, man. So he's the sword of the earth, man. Hey, somebody give me that Jeremiah. It say the hammer of the earth. All right, the hammer of the earth is who? The so-called white man. But it's used through who? Through America, man. That's why it's troops all through it and military bases all throughout the earth. Because why? He's the sword of the Most High, man.
And if I may add, he got over.
So like it, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces thereof, all right? Because the judges are the faces thereof.
And back
Go
to
ahead.
that base, they got over 800 American military bases spread across the world. Now all the other countries combined with their military bases and occupied in other lands is only 137. So
who's ruling?
he got over.
Because a simple nigga say the white man is not ruling. There's nobody ruling.
Hey, Salaki.
But the image of the white man and his that's why the scripture say that the image of the beast is not actually talking about Caesar Borgia. It's talking about the philosophies of the so-called white man. All right, the things that's pushed out in the earth, that's pushed out in TV and the media, is the ways of the thinking of the so-called white man. Okay. That's the image of the beast, man. All right, and you can tell who's ruling through that, man. When you go to China, when you look at those damn elites, are they doing that with their traditional garments? No, have on fucking suits and a tie, man.
And they speak English.
I'm a Dillajag. That motherfucker got a suit and a tie. Tell me why everybody's not wearing their old traditional garments? Because why? The image of the beast, all right? The ways, the philosophies of the so-called white man. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hammer of the earth. Can I get a quick precept? Because you said you got embassies all over. This is Habakkuk.
Just get that. That's good, though, the second chapter.
Yeah. I got Jeremiah.
Let's get right to the point so I can give it back.
Come. Jeremiah 50 and
Ran away.
started. Jeremiah 50 and 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction.
Get right to the point.
23. It says, how is the hammer of the whole earth?
Right, how is the hammer of the whole earth? Who is that talking about? Start with white man, all right? But what? America, read.
How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
Yeah, it's cut us under and broken, but what? The point is, he's the hammer of the earth. Who got that blessing in Genesis? Real quick. All right, because that's his blessing, to fuck people up.
Yeah.
That's the white man's, to fuck shit up, man. Not just with the sword, but with the biological chemical warfare, you know. Mind fuck you with his TV, all right, his social media, you know. That's why Jake is so fucked up, because Jake actually believed the shit that's pushed out on social media and TV, man.
His cheese fries.
His cheese fries, man.
Yeah, Jake actually living in a fucking fantasy world, man.
Jake is literally, and that's
He in
what
a
really
fucking fantasy.
pisses you off about Jake.
Yeah, hey, cause you know what?
Because you see the movie The Matrix, he's like, oh, this is not real.
Yeah. Hey,
He said this steak is not real.
and he put the lady in the red dress in there on purpose to distract her, which right now Jake got a lot of fucking distractions, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, everything comfortable right now, man. Everything comfortable ain't fucking good for you, man. Shit, I go fucking weeks with it. Sometimes now I gotta fucking eat crackers and fucking sardines at work. Cause I got hella bills to pay.
This ain't a fucking real
Shit,
life.
man.
People
The
actually
fuck?
think this is a life. This is fucking bullshit. If you think this is life, you need to go jump off the nearest bridge. ASAP, or run a semi truck or something. Cause you're a fucking idiot. Nigga thinking this is fucking life, man.
Hey,
Food stamps from the white man.
hey, the Lord said, woe unto them that are at ease.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because our people have became comfortable.
Nigga gotta go fill out an application.
Yeah.
You might as well put on there, I'll suck your dick, Mr. White Man, for a job.
After that, so he trusted in the mountain of Samaria.
Yo, this place is madness. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Genesis 27 and 38.
Professional idiots. Go ahead.
Genesis 27 and 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father